Mia stood in the kitchen, her face flushed with a bitter, unearned rage. She slammed her cereal bowl onto the granite counter, watching milk splash across the floor like a small disaster. "The toast is burnt again!" she shouted, her voice cutting through the morning air. Her mother did not argue. She simply reached for a rag, wiped the spill in a heavy silence, and turned back to the stove. Later, a wrinkled school uniform was met with more screams, yet the mother only picked it up, moving toward the ironing board with slow, steady grace. The next afternoon, the grandmother arrived, a silent observer in the corner of the living room. She watched as Mia demanded a glass of water, only to scoff when her mother brought it a moment too late. The mother set the glass down without a word, her shoulders slightly hunched under the weight of invisible burdens. She walked toward the laundry room, her footsteps echoing a rhythm of tireless service that Mia had grown blind to. The grandmother saw it all, her eyes filled with a quiet, knowing sorrow for both of them. That evening, the grandmother gestured for Mia to sit. She placed a firm, weathered hand on Mia's shoulder. "Tell me, Mia, have you ever noticed how your mother drinks her tea?" Mia shrugged, looking at the floor in defiance. "She drinks it cold," the grandmother said, her voice dropping to a low, haunting whisper. "She waits until you have eaten, until the house is finally quiet and every chore is finished. By then, the steam has long faded into the air. She chooses to let her own tea grow cold so that your life remains warm. She gives away her sleep, her comfort, and her very time, never asking for a count of the cost." Mia looked up, the words hitting her like a physical blow. That night, staring at the ceiling, the image of her mother standing over the stove replayed in her mind. She finally saw the quiet strength and the silence she had always mistaken for weakness. The next morning, the kitchen smelled of fresh coffee. Mia walked up behind her mother and wrapped her arms around her waist, pressing her face into her mother's back. The spatula hovered in midair as her mother froze in surprise. "I am sorry, Ma," Mia whispered. Her mother turned, pulling Mia into a tight embrace, resting her chin on the girl's head. No words were needed. From that day on, the house changed. Mia began to see the quiet rhythm of her mother's labor, and for the first time, she chose to match that silence with her own love.